So this odd looking case, this is the Ghostek Exec 4. At a bare minimum, this is a wallet case that works well with magnetic car mounts and Qi charging, if you remove the wallet portion. Now the ability to remove this wallet kind of opens up a world of opportunity for other accessories, which is pretty cool. But for me personally, it has more to do with the fact that this is the 4th version of the Exec, which is pretty cool. At MobileReviewsEh, Monty and I are seasoned veterans when it comes to iPhone accessories. Monty started doing his first case reviews when he was 3 human years old. He's 10 now, so yeah, Monty, you're old, and I'm almost 40. Damn. Now, I'm generally a fan of Ghostek, as their SO drops are pretty great for the price, and their Atomic Slim 3 case is so good that it made it into the top 10 list for, well, the best iPhone 11 cases as of release date. Now when it comes to design, the Exec 4 is unique. The first word that kind of comes to mind when I started using this case was chunky. There's really nothing sleek about the Ghostek Exec 4, and I thought that would kind of bother me, but after using it for about a week or so, it's actually really grown on me. The case itself is very, very thin, or feels very thin, so the bulk of this thing on the back really isn't that noticeable. The case fits the iPhone relatively well and is made from polycarbonate and TPU, though the corners of the iPhone are only covered in TPU. The edges of that case are high enough to actually prevent the iPhone from sliding around face first, and the wallet attachment will stop your iPhone from sliding around on the back. Now without the wallet attachment, the back of the case is a little slicker. Now I will cover the wallet attachment in a bit more detail in a couple of minutes. Now the Exec 4 won't show excessive usage as the case isn't glossy, so scratches won't be a big problem. And the texture of the case, as I mentioned, is just top notch. The oversized corners on the case as well as the bumps on the edge of the case definitely help with the handling of the Exec 4, especially when it comes to larger iPhones like the 11 and 11 Pro Max. Now I really do have to point out that where my hand sits on this case, it feels incredibly thin. It's got the same kind of design feature from the mouse contour that I really like, the curved back and everything. It's a lot thicker along the edge of the case, but very, very thin where your hands sit, which is a smart design feature from my perspective. Now, if you're planning on getting the Ghostek Exec 3, consider getting it through my Amazon links, because that just kind of helps me make more videos and feeds Monty, and I'm saving up for a haircut for him, because he's just so shaggy. The people beside me are just so noisy. When it comes to protection, the Exec 4 has apparently military-grade drop protection, but Ghostek doesn't really provide a drop for height, so at the very least, I'm going to say it's going to provide 4 feet worth of drop protection. I personally wouldn't drop it any higher. That's just me. And I drop iPhones a lot. The edges of the case are tall enough to keep the screen off a flat surface, even with a standard glass screen protector, which is surprising given how thin it is. The Exec 4 exposes your iPhone a bit more to dust, as a locking mechanism for the wallet case exposes small slivers on the back of your iPhone, and dust will just kind of start accumulating there. In terms of getting to my iPhone, had no issues. The buttons work fine, the camera works fine, the ports are completely unhindered, and again, Qi charging works as long as you remove the wallet attachment. And it's not because the wallet attachment is too thick. It's because there's a metal plate on the back of this thing. And speaking of the thing, the wallet portion, let's take a closer look at it. The wallet portion of the case can hold up to 4 cards, but that's kind of a stretch because, well, you kind of don't know which card you're pulling out. I was most comfortable with 2 cards because it kind of takes the guesswork out of trying to figure out what the right card is. Now, unlike other modular products I've used in the past from SwitchLock and Voodoo, the Exec 4's mounting system doesn't use magnets. This ensures that the mount to the case is rock solid, which is great, but it does make things a little harder to remove. It just doesn't fly off like, you know, SwitchLock does. There is a magnetic plate on the back of the fake leather, which offers the ability to use this entire setup with magnetic car mounts, but it does take away your ability to use RFID cards or chip cards, so you kind of have to pick your battles. Now, as of right now, the additional accessories that Ghostek is planning on releasing haven't been released yet, but they are planning a holster, armband, wireless power bank, and a bike mount. The product right now is on Amazon, and it's going to show up on their main site pretty soon, I hope. So if you're planning on getting it, please use my Amazon link. And if you are watching this later on and you're planning on getting it, check the pinned comment to see if I was able to secure a discount code for you guys. Now, why do I like the Exec 4 so much? In general, I'm a big fan of progress. I'm a big fan of growth, innovation. Like, I learned in my early 20s that being stationary in life kind of meant that I wasn't growing. Renting this studio was supposed to be a good idea, but they decided to start doing construction above me. It's completely useless, so we're going to try this again. Now, I'm a big fan of progress. That's kind of how I will say live my life by. Like, I'm always trying to learn, trying to grow, and I'm very excited when companies kind of follow that same, life mantra. Ghostek is one of those companies. They're kind of always iterating, always changing, trying to find things that actually work. Like this is the Exec 2, Exec 3, Exec 4. Totally different designs. And I think they've landed on a pretty good design for the Exec 4. They're actually really excited about this product, so I'm kind of excited about this product as well. Are they iterating until they find something that works? Yeah, most definitely, but at least they're iterating. Companies that just kind of rehash the exact same cases over and over again. Yes, I understand the formula of if it's not broke, don't fix it, but at least do something new. Try to make it better. Like, the first case that comes to mind is like the Otterbox Defender. That's a beast of a case. It's going to work well. The biggest change is that they removed the screen protector like 2 years ago. It's the exact same case between what it was back between the iPhone 4S's, I think. It was something different before then, but between the iPhone 4, which was back, 2010 and now? 2011 and now? Hasn't really changed. So these smaller companies, they're iterating, they're changing, they're learning, they're creating new products, stuff like that. Companies like that are worth supporting, from my perspective anyways. So that's kind of all I got, my 2 cents, my thought on the Ghostek Exec 4. First time watching one of my videos, I do encourage you to click subscribe. Produce content 1 to 2 times a week, depending on what time it is, what time of year it is. During the later part of the year, it's going to be a lot of content between January and August. Again, if you found this video useful or you're planning on getting this product, as of right now, this product is only on Amazon. I do believe it's going to show up on their website within a week or so. That's what they told me. I'm still working on trying to figure out how to get you guys a discount for this. So if this gets cases of interest to you, check out the pinned comment. Or if there is a pinned comment, I'll put it into that comment. So that's kind of all I got. The Exec 4 does expose your iPhone a bit more to dust as the locking mechanism, locking mechanism.
You don't like ethics? Is that actually why you do ethics?
That I wasn't growing. You gotta be f***ing kidding me.
Okay. Ah, crap.
Open up your hand.
Okay. Yay!
It's a lot quieter right now, but there's somebody doing a phone call next to me, so Monty needs a haircut. I'm getting so sick of the noise. This black shirt on my screen on my monitor, it looks like there's like no reflection off it. Like it looks like it's just sucking up all the light. And it's funny, when I look at these lights through the monitor, they don't look that bright. But then when we're editing, and I look at the background, it's like, holy crap, that is so bright. I forgot to turn off the sound on my laptop. I forgot to turn record on the mic, or it just stopped. God damn it. Oh, it just decided not to work at all. Motherfucker. It's okay.
Did it say decline?